Hey everybody, I'm Allison Morrow and I'm an independent distributor with It Works Global. Today I'm going to tell you a little bit about our amazing Ultimate Body Applicator, also known as the Magic Wrap, the Skinny Wrap, the Body Wrap, that crazy wrap thing. So a couple of things. First of all, before you start your wrap, you want to make sure you're getting the best possible experience. So there are a couple of things that you want to make sure you do and don't do before you put on your wrap. First of all, you need to make sure that you are well hydrated. Most people are very dehydrated, unfortunately. So if you can, spend a day getting your body really well hydrated, which means drinking at least half your weight in ounces of water. Now, I live in Colorado, which means we have two strikes against us when trying to stay hydrated. First of all, it's a very arid, desert-like environment, so we need to drink more water to counteract that. We also live at altitude, and the higher up you live, the more water you need to drink to keep yourself hydrated as well. So I tell all of my local customers to make sure that they're drinking half their weight in ounces plus another 30%. I know math is scary. You can email me and I'll tell you exactly how much you need to be using. So first of all, make sure that you spend a day getting yourself really well hydrated. We always say the more you drink, the more you shrink. So after you've wrapped, you want to make sure that you're drinking at least that much every day for the next 3 days that the wrap formula is working in your body. Okay? Now, unfortunately, two of the most popular beverages, alcohol and coffee, are very dehydrating. So if you tend to drink a lot of one or the other or both, then on top of the water that you need to be drinking, you want to drink twice as much water as you do those beverages. So for example, if you're the type of person who maybe has 8 ounces of coffee in the morning, then you want to make sure you chase that with 16 ounces of water to counteract the drying effects before or during the time that you're using a wrap. Now, a couple other things to keep in mind is that you want to make sure that your skin is clean. So if you just showered, awesome. If you put formula or cream or lotion or something on your skin, however, you're going to want to wait a few hours and make sure that absorbs all the way so that there's no barrier between your skin and that formula that's in the wrap. Also, if you want to go work out, make sure you do that before you wrap. If you wrap and then go work out, then as you sweat, you're going to wash away that formula, and obviously you don't want to do that. So get your workout out of the way, take your shower, get your skin nice and clean, and then let's wrap. Now, the Ultimate Body Applicator comes in boxes of 4. When you take it out of the box, it's going to look like this. Now, when you open this up, you're going to find a little rectangle of cloth. Thing is, you don't want to just slap that on your stomach because you haven't opened it up yet. This is a wrap that's already been used. Once it's unfolded, it's this big, okay? So make sure you've got it unfolded all the way. Now, because this is cloth, you can cut this however you want. So for example, if you're gonna put it on your tummy, you would probably just keep it whole. However, if you wanted to wrap your arms or your hips, you can cut it in half, and then you can apply that however you want to on your body, okay? I'm going to show you how to apply it to your stomach. That's how most of us, particularly women, seem to want to use our wraps. So you get it all unfolded, and you'll see that there's one side that has decidedly more cream than the rest. It's the side that's everything is folded into. So the next thing you're going to want to do is kind of smooth out that formula and make sure that it's kind of evenly distributed on the wrap. When it's all folded up, it tends to pool a little bit. So you just smooth it out, no big deal. Now, because this doesn't have anything left on it, it's not really going to stick to my skin. So I'm actually going to tape it to my body. You're not going to have to do that because the wrap is going to be full of that formula, and it's going to help it to adhere to your skin. So here's my tummy, which has seen many, many a wrap. So you're just going to put it on, oops, and adhere it to your body with the formula, not tape. Okay, now once you have the wrap on, you want to make sure that it's going to stay in place, that it's nice and tight against your skin so that your skin can absorb all that formula. And so you can protect your clothes, because once you're wrapped, you can put your clothes right back on over it. I go to work all the time with wraps on and nobody knows. So once you have your wrap on, all you need is just some straight up saran wrap. Doesn't matter what brand, doesn't matter, you know, there's nothing magic about this, okay? And so obviously with your shirt pulled up a little bit, you are going to wrap this around your body and really the whole idea is really just to keep this tight against your skin. It doesn't have to be neat. We actually have a product called Fab Wrap. It's super cool. You can use it to, instead of using this, you can use that instead to wrap around your body. It's really great for your arms because it's much more narrow. It's not as wide as a roll of saran wrap is. So I always kind of twist it. So in the back, I don't know if you can see, I'm actually going to flip it upside down and then continue to wrap, and that just keeps the edges tighter so that they're not kind of bunching up around your body, okay? So after you've wrapped, you can just put your clothes right back over it. No one's gonna know you got it on, and then the magic begins. 45 minutes is all you need to do. Once you've had it on for 45 minutes, you wanna take it off entirely, not just the saran, but the wrap itself, and check your skin and make sure that you're not reacting to anything. I've been doing this for 2.5 years now. I've literally had maybe 3 people who've had an actual reaction. Their skin gets a little bit red, and really that's just because the formula is so concentrated. It's all great stuff. If you take a look at that ingredient list, it's all amazing botanicals, but it's very, very concentrated, and some people with sensitive skin might find that their skin gets a little bit red. If that's you, then just throw your wrap away. You are done, and now that formula is going to keep working in your body for the next 3 days. If it hasn't left any kind of mark or anything, then if you want to put your wrap back on, if you find that you still have some formula on there, go ahead and put it back on. You can keep it on as long as you want. I actually sleep in my wraps on the days that I don't wear them to school. Now you want to make sure before you put your wrap on that you take before and after pictures. Do a little selfie in the mirror, take one from the front, and then take one from the side so that you have something to compare your results to. Then after you're done with the wrap, however long it is that you decide to leave that on, make sure you take another set of pictures so that you have something to compare to your originals. Now after that first 45 minutes, you definitely want to take pictures because most people who get results with their first wrap are going to see those results in the first 45 minutes. Now some people, it takes a couple of wraps for their body to really get the hang of it. That's actually how I was. I had very minimal results with my first wrap. My husband, of course, had amazing results. Isn't that always the case? But it took me a couple of wraps before I saw some really great results. And adding in that extra 30% of water, because I live here in Colorado, really helped as well. So definitely make sure you're staying hydrated for the next 3 days after you've had that wrap on. And then after those 3 days, go ahead and take another set of pictures. Then you can collage them with your originals and you can see just how much the wrap has done for you in just 3 days. If you decide you'd like to buy some wraps, which after you've tried one, I can't imagine wanting to stop there. Of course, you're going to want to get more. You can buy them retail off my website or the website of any distributor you know for $99. That gets you 4 body wraps, and you can use them as often as every 3 days. However, if you become one of our loyal customers, then you can get it for only $59. That's only $15 a wrap. Isn't that amazing for that magic? So if you don't have a distributor you're working with yet, I would love to work with you. My website is www.fitfunfreedom.com. Thank you so much for watching. You can connect with me on Facebook as well, facebook.com/AllisonMorrow.itworks. Have a great day. Have fun wrapping. It's totally going to change your life.